There are many words that are offensive to people, and most people know not to use these kind of words, but there is one particular word that people use every day and in a jokingly manner. This word can be offensive to people with disabilities, and it should also be offensive to you. Stop using the R word.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes, I do know what the R word is.
Do you personally find it offensive?
Yes, absolutely.
How do you think it makes those with disabilities feel?
I think it makes those with disabilities feel like they're abnormal or that they don't fit in.
Do you know what the R word is?
Retarded.
And how do you think that makes people feel if you use it against them?
It can be very offensive because there's a bunch of negative connotations to it, and people who do have like a disorder, they'll be really offended by it.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes.
Do you personally find it offensive?
I do find it offensive, especially towards those with disabilities. I would probably feel offended if someone told me that I was the R word, because I don't know, I just feel like it's not really a nice thing to say.
How do you think it makes those with disabilities feel?
I feel like they definitely feel offended, and it's not really fair to them. Although they have disabilities, they shouldn't be treated different than those who don't have disabilities. So I feel like they would be as offended, if not more offended, than us.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes.
Do you personally find it offensive?
Yes.
How do you think it makes those with disabilities feel?
I would think it would make those with disabilities feel like they're on the outside.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes.
How do you think it makes those with disabilities feel?
I think it makes them feel like they're a lesser person than they are.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes.
Do you personally find it offensive?
Yes.
How do you think it makes those with disabilities feel?
I think it makes them feel like crap and like they're at the bottom of the chain.
Do you know what the R word is?
I do know what the R word is.
Do you personally find it offensive?
I do.
How do you think it makes people with disabilities feel?
I feel like it makes them sad and feel like they're less than others.
I know what the R word is. I do personally find it offensive because I know it's not a positive word, and I don't like to see people put down others. I think it makes those with disabilities feel lesser, which undermines their great abilities.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes.
Do you personally find it offensive?
Yeah.
How do you think it makes those with disabilities feel?
I think it makes them feel inferior.
Do you know what the R word is?
Yes, I know what the R word is.
Do you personally find it offensive?
I find the R word very offensive.
How do you think it makes people with disabilities feel?
I think that it makes people with disabilities feel really bad about themselves, and I think it makes them feel like others look down on them.
Hey, do you know what the R word is?
Yes, I do.
So you're aware what that word means?
Yes.
Do you find it offensive?
I do find it offensive.
Do you think if you use it against somebody with a disability that they will find it offensive?
I think that people with disabilities definitely know what that means and what people mean behind saying that, so yes, I think they find it offensive.
Would you be willing to take a pledge to stop using the R word?
Of course.
I pledge to stop using the R word.
I pledge to end 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 the R word.
I pledge to stop using the R word. Spread the word to end the word.